Hi, I'm Amy Mascot of TeachMama.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about 5 things you should never say to an emerging reader. This is a lot of important stuff, and I'll tell you what you should say instead. So listen closely. Here we go. The first thing you should never say to an emerging reader is, "Stop! Reread that line. It's not right." Because who wants to hear that? Nobody. So if the error does not interfere with the meaning and the reader seems like he or she is fine and reads on, just let it go. It's hard, but just let it go. The second thing you should never say to an emerging reader is, read a little faster. Come on, speed it up. You're reading too slowly. Because nobody wants to hear that. Instead, model appropriate pacing and fluency. The third thing you never want to say to an emerging reader is, well, you don't want to laugh. And that's hard sometimes, especially if you say the word but for bat or fart for fact. I mean, you want to laugh, it's hard. But unless you're laughing together, try as hard as you can not to laugh, because that's a huge confidence killer to have a person that the child trusts and loves laugh as they're reading. So try not to laugh. The fourth thing you never want to say to an emerging reader is, "Come on, you know this. You know this word. You just read it with me before," or "This was one of your spelling words. You know it." Because if the child knew it, he or she would have read it. And nobody likes to be reminded of the fact that they used to know something, but now they don't. It's just a confidence killer. So instead say, "Do you recognize this part of the word or that part of the word?" Chunking a word and giving a child choices sets them up for success. The fifth thing you never want to say to an emerging reader is, "No, you're wrong. That line says," and then you read it. Instead, this goes back to the very first thing I said, say nothing. Let them read. And then at the end of the page, if it was a meaning-changing mistake, go back and say, "Okay, just glance through what you read. Are you correct?" If they say yes, they were correct, say, "Read it again and look closely," and see what they say. They say, "Yes, I am correct," but they really weren't. Say, "Can you use the picture to help you figure it out?" Then say, "Does it make sense?" And then say, "Does it sound right?" And if he looks at it again and still misses the error, then you can say, "Look back at this part and check closely," and then see if they can find the error. Bottom line in all of this is to keep it light, keep it easy, and keep it fun, because reading is hard for a lot of kids. But I'm learning now that it's hard for parents too to know how to appropriately support emerging readers. So have fun, keep it light, and keep reading. And if you have any questions about how to handle your emerging reader, how to best support your child or student, let me know. Leave a comment, and I'd be happy to get to you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
TeachMama.com.